it's crooked. I hate when stuff is crooked. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very exciting, if you couldn't tell from the title already, an unboxing for Fairyloot for April 2022. I am very excited. My box arrived when it did. It actually came a lot earlier than it normally does. I feel like I'm always the last person to unbox Fairyloot. Actually, pretty much the last person to unbox any of my book boxes. I understand why like Alicrate and all those, because I'm on the East Coast, so it takes forever for those to get here. LitJoy, Alicrate, obviously UK from overseas. But I'm on the East Coast with Fairyloot, and I always feel like I see spoilers for everything. But I actually got it pretty early this time. So let's go ahead and get into it. There is a lot of stuff in here. So I'll show you the top. This month I actually got a spoiler card. I believe last month for Fairyloot, March Young Adult box, I actually didn't get a spoiler card, but this time we got one. The theme, kind of hide the spoilers, the theme of April 2022 is Bittersweet. So we'll put that aside for now and we'll go back to that at the end. Oh yeah, okay, I just saw it. Let me unwrap it and then we can talk about what this is. Okay, so this is a deck of cards. This is from the March box. So oftentimes they're getting these items from, I mean, they're getting them from manufacturers. They're sending over the designs that the designers make, that the artists make, and then a factory, whatever, prints them and then sends them and then they pack it up. So this was late. They didn't want to send out the March box a month late at the same time as their April box. So they said they were just going to send it in the April box or send it separately if you didn't get the April box. So we're going to start with this as a continuation of a March unboxing. So this is a deck of cards called Threads of Fate. There is the front, a pretty design on the back, and then there is some writing. Character art is inspired by Only a Monster, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, Six Crimson Cranes, and Jade Fire Gold. So I've read all of those except for Daughter of the Moon Goddess. That's been on my TBR since I got it from Fairyloot. I try to read Fairyloot books the next month after I get them. So whatever book is in here, I plan to read in May, but I'm behind because I haven't read Daughter of the Moon Goddess. So anyway, let's look at the character art. First up is a Spades. I'm gonna say these are Jade Fire Gold. If you don't agree with me, definitely comment down below what your guesses are, because I'm just guessing off the top of my head. I have actually no idea what any of these are. So Jade Fire Gold is my guess. If you guys think I'm wrong, let me know. So next suit is going to be Clubs. This one's pretty obvious. This one I'm pretty sure about. This is gonna be Only a Monster. I don't know what's with the twin blades. I don't remember that. Did I miss like a section of the book? So she's got twin blades. Not really sure I remember that, but this is definitely Only a Monster. So maybe it's not the main character. Let me know what you think about the artwork too, like if you think it's representative of the book. So next artwork is Hearts. Okay, so this is gonna be Daughter of the Moon Goddess, I believe, because I don't recognize really anyone in these. So I'm gonna go with Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and it kind of matches the art style in the actual book. And that makes sense because the giant, you know, the giant moon in the background. So those are really pretty. Very nice. I love all the artwork. It's so beautiful. I don't really have much use for cards, and I hate using character art cards because they're so pretty. I don't want to ruin them, but then they just sit around and then I never see them. So maybe we'll play a rousing game of Go Fish using them. Okay, and the last are the Clubs, and this is obviously Six Crimson Cranes. At least this one's probably the most obvious, so. And yeah, this is kind of the character I was looking for, the dragon. So this one a little less obvious, but yeah. So artwork by Naivu. There you go, if you want to look them up. Very pretty art, very impressed. Okay, so we are officially done with the March box. So let's get into the rest of the April items. So, see a little brown little thing right here on top. So let's start with that. It says Strange the Dreamer Moth Pin by @JezHawk. You can see the designer right there. At least I don't have to guess this fandom. I'm really bad at guessing. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's so pretty. See if it focuses. It's so shiny, it's having a hard time focusing on it. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. But that's really pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I actually collect pins, so I'm always excited to get a pin. But Fairyloot always has really, really nice pins, so I'm always excited to get one. And this one is beautiful, so very excited about that. And this is a really cool item because even if you haven't read the book, like me, I was supposed to read it this month, it's just a Luna moth. Like, you can enjoy this even if you haven't read the book. Oh, the next item is something that I'm never that excited to get because I feel like book boxes go through trends. So I hope this isn't the beginning of a renewal of this trend of getting these all the time. And they are bookish trays. I thought it was really cool, like the first 3 that I got. Now I just have them kind of, oh. It's crooked. I hate when stuff is crooked. That's all I'm gonna see. But this is going to be the Night Circus, it says on it. And it's, I mean, it's very pretty, but it is also very crooked. You can tell by the corners. Let me see if I can, okay, there you go. So you can tell by the corners. So this sits flush against the corner and then it slowly dips down. So like this is supposed to be the corner it should be in, and it is riding up the side. I really hope not everyone's is like this. If you like the Night Circus though and you get a crooked one, that's gonna be a real bummer. Like, you really hate when you love a fandom and the item you get for it is messed up. So hopefully mine, or like just a small batch of people's, is messed up and everyone else's is fine. So hopefully that's the case. The quote on it is, "And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise." So, Night Circus item. Again, hopefully not all of them are crooked. So the next item in the box is actually an item that I love getting. It's like the opposite feeling of the trays where I'm sick of them and don't really know what to do with them. The next item is, well, you can't really see what it is like this, but one second. Ta-da! Okay, it is, it is like a tote. Probably a lot of people don't, I don't think a lot of people like these, but I love them because I will like put books, like my TBR in here. I have a couple of these and I set them by my reading chair. So that way I know I have my books right next to me. I like them. I like them. It's an alternative to putting stuff on the floor, which is an issue for me because I have so many books. And I think this is really good for people who are in apartments because it helps organize, but it's a bookish organizer instead of just a generic one from like Target or Walmart. Let me show it to you first and then I'll read the quote. It's beautiful. I love the constellations. It's so pretty. Very, very nice. So the quote is, "What is a person if not the marks they leave behind," by V.E. Schwab. Obviously Addie LaRue. I mean, I didn't even need the V.E. Schwab there. I am currently reading Addie LaRue for this month. I will finish it, which is really exciting. And maybe one of the only books that I finished off my planned TBR, because I went way off for this one. But I will finish that one. Okay, next item is in a little box. I love little boxes. Heart fairy lights. Okay, I mean, it's fine. We like fairy lights. Fairy lights are always useful. I have a nice pretty bookshelf upstairs that I like to string these fairy lights on, or I'll just save them for Christmas and just hang them randomly around the house for Christmas, and then they stay until like February. These actually probably be good for February, but there you go. They're fine. I kind of wish they looked a little more heart-like. They're fine. Just more fairy lights. They're fine. It looks like we are to the books. I forgot this is a 2-book month. So let's do the tarot cards first. Hold on. Hopefully they're in here. I did get the tarot cards. I think there was one month I didn't get the tarot cards, and then I've been traumatized ever since about it. So in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna have them. So these are the tarot cards. Very pretty. The Emperor and the High Priestess. My guess is these are Daughter of the Moon Goddess. It just seems like that art style. It seems very similar to the art style that's on the books. So we'll look at that in spoilers, but that's my guess. Now we are down to the books. I'm gonna go over like the extra book this month. It's a paperback. So that's really pretty. So this is the second book of the month, An Arrow to the Moon by Emily X.R. Pan or Pan, just depends on the pronunciation. This is stunning. I mean, Fairyloot always does a good job with their book covers. I think they have the prettiest books. So we have cover. I don't know what the original book looks like, so I cannot tell you if it's an original cover. It should be on the spoiler card, so we'll look at the spoiler card. It is signed. It is signed. I can't tell if it's a real signature or a printed one or a digital, but it looks, yeah, I think it's digital, but we'll look it up. And it comes with sprayed edges. So my camera is showing you guys like a cerulean blue, but it is turquoise. It looks like this color. It looks like this turquoise color, not blue. So just keep that in mind. It's actually like a turquoise. Okay, so we are going to read the back to figure out what this book is about. Hunter Yi has perfect aim with a bow and arrow, but all else in his life veers off course. Haunted by his family's past mistakes, the only things keeping him from running away are his younger brother, a supernatural wind, and the bewitching girl at his new school. Luna Chang dreads the future. Graduation looms ahead and her parents' expectations are stifling. Then her life is turned upside down by the strange new boy in her class, the unearthly fireflies that follow her around in an ominous crack that begins to spread across the town of Fairbridge. As Hunter and Luna navigate the feud between their families and uncover hidden secrets, everything around them begins to fall apart. All they can depend on is their love, but time is running out and fate will have its way. A spellbinding reinterpretation of Romeo and Juliet, filled with romance, magic, and Chinese mythology. Interesting. I definitely was, while I was reading it, I was like, is this a Romeo and Juliet retelling? So very excited about this. I hope they do a good job with Romeo and Juliet. I really like Romeo and Juliet. This is interesting. Maybe I'll get to this in May. We'll have to see about it. So, to the big ticket item, the book of the month. So let me get rid of this box before I knock something over. And let's see. I guess I'll let you guys see first. Let me get all this stuff out. Fairy Scoop. Author letter. Oh, that's nice. Art on the author letter. Very pretty. And the bookmark. I love these bookmarks. I always read the book with the bookmark that corresponds for that month. See you guys first. I was gonna say I already see some blue sprayed edges peeking out. And this is, that's so pretty. Okay, I actually know what the original cover looks like. So I'm really excited I know the original cover because I like this so much more. Yeah, so Blood Scion by Deborah Fillet. I'll have to look up how she pronounces it after this. So very beautiful. Ooh, a blue spine. I like that. I like the blue versus that. It looks very pretty. And then the back mirrors the colors from the front. Very nice. Blue sprayed edges that again go perfectly with that spine in the front. Very pretty. Love it. Let's see customizations. Oh, open it right up and you get a signed page. Yeah, it's a page. I thought it was a book plate for a second, but no, that's an actual page. Very nice. I like these extra pages, and it does have special end papers. Same in the back, end papers. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to see the cover reveal without. Oh. Cool. Okay. That's actually really pretty. It's very clean. Like, they got rid of the title, they got rid of the author's name, kept the blue spine. I'm glad they kept her last name on here, just in case you get rid of the dust jacket. That way her name is still at least on the front. And God, so clean. It's so pretty. I mean, this actually this is probably how I'm gonna display it. So very happy with that. Let's see the dust jacket. Here's the author. And that is the art on the inside. I don't really love the art on the inside. Maybe it'll make more sense when I actually read it, which I feel like happens all the time. Okay, so this book is about, I am a descendant of Shango, the god of heat and fire. I am a living inferno. I am a dead girl walking. 15-year-old Sloane can incinerate an enemy at will. She is a scion, a descendant of the ancient Orisha gods, but under the brutal rule of the Lucis, probably saying all this stuff wrong, her identity means death. Her mother knew as much. She disappeared trying to hide Sloane's truth. Sloane too has hidden her abilities, but on her 15th birthday, she is conscripted into the Lucis army. Once taken, Sloane must not only conceal her power, but overcome the bloody challenges of Lucis training. But if she can infiltrate the Lucis, she could destroy her enemies. The people who think of her as less than human. The overlords responsible for her mother's disappearance. Sloane rises through the ranks and gains strength, but in doing so, risks something greater. Losing herself entirely and becoming the very monster she abhors. That sounds really cool, like military training, secret agent kind of stuff. All right, so that is the book. Both books sound really good. I'm really excited. So hopefully I can get to both of those in May. Let's go over the spoiler card quickly. Pretty much went over everything. Like, I don't think there's too much more. So let me show you the spoilers. You can pause it on this page and see the artists. All right. So, The Night Circus Tray, designed by Stella Bookish Art. Heart Fairy Lights by Team Fairyloot, so no specific fandom with that. Dreamer Pin, designed by @JezHawk. Pin features a beautiful moth plucked from the city of Weep, which is inspired by Strange the Dreamer by Lainey Taylor. Constellation Canvas Basket, art by @Blanca.design. It is a new item for them. They haven't done this before. I definitely have gotten one from back when the now defunct Shelf Love Crate. Got one from them, and I think I got one from maybe Litjoy. It's either Litjoy or Owl Crate, maybe both. Canvas Basket features a unique design inspired by Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, perfect for storing books and items. And the last item is the book, so they understandably take out an item to add a second book, which I would take that every month. An Heir to the Moon, written by Emily X.R. Pan. A modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet infused with Chinese mythology. Your Fairyloot edition features an exclusive cover, so it is an exclusive cover. Sprayed edges and a digital author signature, so it is also digital. Tarot cards of the month are by @ARZ28 and feature Chang'e and Li Wei from Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Actually got that one right. So very nice. I really like this box. Least favorite item would have to be the tray. It would probably be the fairy lights because they're just generic, but the tray is definitely my least favorite item because it's crooked. I mean, it's gotta be my least favorite. My favorite is probably it's gonna be a tie between the pin and the basket. It's probably gonna end up being the basket because I'm gonna use the basket a lot more. The pin's just gonna go up and I'll look at it all the time. But the basket is really cool. I'm really excited about the basket. Let me see if I can say basket one more time. So, last thing that we're gonna go over is the spoilers for next month. You can find the spoilers on their page, but I can give you a little quick sneak peek. So that is the artwork that they showed. I think it's on their page too. But next month's theme, so May 2022, is Cloak and Dagger. The expected items are from Blood and Ash, need to read it. Red Rising, need to read it. Daughter of the Moon Goddess, need to read it. We are thrilled to reveal that this box will include a ceramic mug. I was gonna say I'm sick of mugs, but actually not really. I drink a lot of tea, so I love getting ceramic mugs. And it also will include the next foil bookmarks in our mythology collection. I loved those. I think we've only gotten one set so far. Yeah, because it was Hades and Persephone. I love those. I'm really excited about them. I wish we got them every month. But yes, very excited. So the featured book is inspired by 1001 Nights. Follows a smuggler, a cowardly prince, a dangerous quest across the desert to find a legendary mythical lamp. Sounds up my alley. Fairyloot exclusive edition will exclusive cover, sprayed edges, foil on the front and back of the hardcover, artwork on the end papers, and signed by the author. That's exciting. Also comes with a letter. The book is categorized as adult, but we think it falls into adult/young adult crossover. If you want to know if it's too adult, you can contact them. My guess is when they say young adult crossover, there's normally nothing like very explicit in the books. It's normally just the characters are older than 16, 17, and the writing is heavier. Like, if you haven't noted, if you read a lot of young adult and adult books, there's definitely a difference in the writing. Adult books are much more descriptive and heavy and just thick. I don't know how to describe it other than that. And young adults tend to be a lot more surface. So that's what it is. But it has to do with a combination of like the writing and the characters are older, but we'll see. Very excited about next month. So I will be doing hopefully an unboxing next month whenever this box comes. So look out for that. Click the subscribe button so that you don't miss that. Yeah, so that's it for Fairyloot April 2022. I was very happy about that. Like this video, comment, subscribe, comment about what you thought about this box. What do you think about the books? Are you excited about any of the books? Did you buy any of these books already? Yeah, just let me know what you guys think of this box, and I will see you guys in the next video.